Hello there. I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill.
And welcome to the live stream. We hope you can join us, and we're going to be counting down giving our top 10 worst figures of 2023. I know we're a little late there. We're in the new year.
It's
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We should have party horns
so it's like 2024 right now.
Yes.
Can you believe it? It
Yes.
just went by with the blink of an eye, and here we are.
Right. So like we said, we're going to be doing our top 10 worst figures in the countdown. And do you want to get started?
Well, I want to basically kind of say our criteria.
Okay.
If they're not
right.
Hasbro is doing a wonderful job of getting out there what the fans want.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that all through 2023.
Right.
We got a lot of nice figures. And there weren't any that were horrible. They all had really fine points in their own way.
Right.
And so these aren't like worst.
Right.
I mean, they're good figures.
We kind of like to think of it as maybe most disappointing.
Figures. Because we love them all.
And Hasbro's doing so well, giving us the community, the Black Series community, the figures that we want.
Mm-hmm.
They've come. We've gotten so many this year, and hopefully we're going to get one out of all the 2023 figures that did come out here. If we can do that, we have enough time to do that.
Right, the articulation has come a long way.
Oh,
and I remember doing articulations when we had our GI Joes growing up.
Right.
I mean, it had like the same articulation that these new figures have. And so I'm like, why go away from it? But we're back. It's coming back.
Yes.
So let's just start with our countdown, okay? And
welcome everybody who's joining us.
Yeah, welcome.
Here with us live.
Welcome.
Or that's catching us on the replay.
Right.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's do this.
Yeah, don't forget to share your comments below. We like to hear from you.
Right. Give us some feedback in the chat there, and hopefully we can get back to you and we can see what's going on.
I'll be looking back and forth here with doing some things. But
let's start with our 10.
Yeah, so let me just add some music here. And see if this works. I'm going to lower it up. I think it's too loud. You let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm going to louder it a little bit.
Yeah, I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Oh, she can't hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Let me know if that's too loud. And we're going to go with our 10 worst 2023 figure. And that would be...
Okay, here it is.
Clone Commander Jesse.
Now,
like we said before, there's a lot of discrepancies some places. His helmet, a lot.
His helmet was the biggest thing.
Yeah. The circle around the outer layer there, the helmet.
And the crown there on the top where he had a phase 1 instead of a phase 2.
Right.
So that was the biggest reason. But other than that, it's a wonderful figure.
Right.
It's absolutely wonderful, and we're glad to have it in our collection.
Yes, we are.
So,
and it's really not a bad figure. I mean, we loved it.
I loved it.
That. Did you say it?
I did say it.
Well, I wanted to say it too.
Okay. Twins, you know.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah. So, like, everybody, let us, if somebody's out there, let us know if you can hear us with the music going or, talking, and let us know what we sound like, because we're trying out a new system again. Try to get this stuff going.
Right.
But let's move on to number 9.
Number 9.
Worst figure of 2023.
What is that? Okay.
We're going to go right with this one.
Chrysanthemum. Okay. Here again, when I pulled this one out of the box, I was like, wow, this is an awesome figure. And it is an awesome figure.
Yes.
I know people had issues with the size because it wasn't a big Wookiee like Chewbacca, Chewie, and
I thought it was. It's pretty close.
Well, he's really not as tall. The character that plays him in the Book of Boba Fett, he's not as tall, but in my opinion, here I'm thinking, just in my opinion, not every Wookiee's created equal, right?
No.
So we're going to have tall Wookiees and we're going to have shorter Wookiees. Well, this guy, he just happens to be a shorter Wookiee, right? In my opinion. But he is,
And
as far as size, he does fall right into size proportion in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. The only other thing was like his movements,
the
his
articulation
joints.
on the arm.
And it's really hard
yeah.
to get bigger figures, like that, to move and articulate. So I think Hasbro's still working on it. I believe this is a much better than Chewbacca's that we've had in the past.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
So Hasbro's getting it done, and they're working it, and just keep going,
right?
So, keep moving.
So that's basically, what we what we felt. It was just hard to get that gun in there and hold that gun and position it with the arm articulation.
Yeah, a little hard.
Other than that, it's a fantastic figure, and we loved it. Love it. Okay, so what's next?
We're going on with number.
Mark.
Yes,
Okay,
this is number 8.
Yeah, and
Worst
I think
figure.
Right, worst figure. Listen, this is another incredible figure for 2023.
Yeah, the
incredible
articulation.
See there,
awesome.
All that mess on there,
the paint and everything.
That's the reason why. And if you really know how to touch up and stuff, that's not going to be an issue because you just do some. Yeah, there's videos out there too. I think Matt Bryant might have one. Lance Speeder Luke, I believe, has one. And I'm not sure. There's a bunch of them out there that have videos on how to repair the paint on that if you don't like it.
Right.
And hopefully I'll be able to try and fix mine because that's the only thing that bugs me. And other than that, that would have been on our top 10.
Yeah. Even the soft goods, nice. I like the cape on the back. It's very nice. Very nice. So let's move on to number 7.
Number 7.
Worst figure.
We don't have any comments in the chat here. We should check.
Let me check.
Let's check. No comments. Okay.
No.
Okay. So here we go. Number 7.
Number 7. Worst.
Qui-Gon Jinn Force Spear. Here again. He wasn't bad considering that he's a Force Spirit. So Force Spirits, they just basically, they stand there. There's you don't need a whole lot of articulation.
No, which he does that really well.
Right. But what stood out more for me, and it just could be, I don't know, we got a bad cape here. The mesh cape was kind of, you couldn't close it. So we used sticky tack on the rope to help keep it shut. So on the 40th anniversary repack of the 4 spirits of Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan, their robes seemed to be not too bad, and they would close and shut and stay shut. But this one here bothered me. So other than that, he's an awesome figure, right?
Oh yeah,
for the Force Spirit.
Yes.
The Force Spirit. Yes,
loves it. Okay, well, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna do number 6.
Number 6,
which is Kayla, Darth, Imperial Officer.
Okay.
Well, if you watched our review on this, which you could probably get some of these videos, on our site, and
hopefully we're throwing them into the comments. I don't know if they're going in or not, or
I don't know either. But she's a nice figure. The articulations are okay. If you watch the video, and Joy's doing the articulations and the head, and we're not very strong.
No.
So this was like very unusual, but she's just trying to bend the head down to move it forward, and it just pops right off. Yeah. So I mean,
So her
the articulation
and her
just,
head and the way the head just popped off like that.
Right.
That was basically it.
I mean, and the only other thing too is that she's an Imperial officer, which is nice. That's good that we have her. I would have liked to have seen her in another outfit.
Yeah, I would have liked to have not seen her in that one, but a lot of other people have made the comment, and I have to tend to agree that it's nice that we have some more women in the Imperial attire. So that was the reason why we put her in there.
Right, number 6. So let's hit number 5 now.
Number 5.
Number
Oh,
5.
Belsartha. Okay. Really? She wasn't. This figure wasn't that bad.
No, her articulations were really nice.
Yeah.
Again,
And the blaster, the gun she comes with, that's
good.
nice.
That was very cool blaster how they
Very,
had that
very
set up.
nice.
Her look is nice. Her head sculpt's a little bit for me.
But
yes,
I thought it was more about the character. I didn't connect with her in Andor on the live series. So that's why I kind of picked her. But I guess we have to pick why the figure, huh? Oh,
well, that's a good reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not connecting with it, it's. But the figure, I didn't like the head sculpt as much. I think it could have been a little better. Again, Hasbro has done an awesome job this year with everything that they've been doing. And the head sculpts have gotten a lot better.
Yes, they have.
But some of them just aren't as well done as others' head sculpts.
Right.
And maybe this was one of them. All right, let's do number 4.
Number 4.
Din Morak.
Okay. Yeah, so this one was another nice figure. And what we did not like, both of us, I would think, is here again the head sculpt. We just did not care for the head sculpt.
No.
We have all pictures of him.
I had the head sculpt on in the very beginning.
Yeah, I know. But you can see
there's
right
head
there.
sculpt right here.
For some reason, I just don't think that looks a lot like Pedro Pascal. It's not Pedro Pascal. It's Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
So we do this all the time.
We do.
We'll
mispronounce words.
Yes, and names and words. Yeah,
it's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And that might be one of them we do.
Anyhow, we just did not think that his head.
However, in favor
of
the head sculpt, he did have a hair, all his head, his hair and everything was all messed up. I mean, he just took off the helmet and he has it on constantly.
Right.
So you can imagine like sweaty and messed up. And so I'm thinking that's probably the head sculpt they were trying to capture whenever he took his helmet off.
Yeah.
So we'll give him some leeway.
But that's why we picked that one.
Yes, the head sculpt was pretty.
Right.
That's
right.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, so where are we now? Oh, number 3.
Okay,
we're getting close.
We're getting close.
So number 3 is the Mon Mothma.
Yes.
From
Andor. Here, she's a very beautiful figure. Her head sculpt is exquisite.
All the detail on her dress.
Right. As far as her moving, it's not like she needs to move a whole bunch.
No.
Right? It's we can't get her to stand.
She has high heels on.
Right.
So if you remember Barbies back in the day, or even now, I don't know how they are now, but back when we had a Barbie, their toes, they go like they're angled up and they always have high heels. So you can never stand a Barbie up and make them stand unless you have a stand for it. And this is kind of how Mon Mothma's shoes are.
Right. It's extremely hard to get her to
stand without.
And stay standing.
Right.
So that was our biggest reason for that. Other than that, it's a beautiful, exquisite replica of her.
Yeah.
Of the live series.
That's correct.
Actress that plays.
That is correct.
And I'm sorry, I don't know her name.
No, I don't remember it either.
Bad on man, she slapped my hand.
Alrighty, well, let's just go ahead and do number 2.
Number 2.
Now, number 2 has 2 figures.
Okay. Which, if I get enough courage to do it one day, I'm going to try and paint the.
Not me. That's not my.
I'm going to try and paint it and see if I can't fix that paint job on the one from the Ahsoka. They both have trouble standing.
Yeah.
So and that's why we included them together.
Yeah, and Hasbro's getting there. They're getting better. Like
they
I said,
are.
If they can come up or design some kind of a joint situation or a mechanism so that the joints are stiffer and they're not as loose, so that you can get it to stand a little better. And even like when it's top heavy, it can hold its own.
Right.
And I don't know. I mean, those engineers are awesome over at Hasbro. I think they can keep working on stuff like that.
I think we're going to get it. I think they're going to find a solution for us.
I think so too.
I do. They've come so far.
Even this past year.
This past year, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tons of figures.
I know.
So you can probably get, look at our top 10 figures if you haven't seen that video.
Yes, it's another live. Our video, the sound quality is not very good, and I'm hoping this one's much better than that.
Yeah, we've been trying to work on that.
Yes.
Here and there.
Right.
But before we go, don't forget, give us a like.
Oh, yes.
Subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notifications so you get all the notifications.
Yes.
And
we love you guys.
We do.
We appreciate your support. And we have a little break in here.
Yeah, here.
We're going to,
before we get to number one, here's our little giveaway we're going to be doing. So listen, here we go.
Hey, in case you didn't know, we're giving this one away. Yeah, when we reach 500 subs, that's right, we're giving the Ahsoka Tano Padawan away. Look down into the description for this video and you'll see a link for the 500 sub giveaway. Click on it and they'll tell you what you need to do in order to have a chance to win this. Okay, back to the review.
All right, so if you get a chance to check out that video on our site,
yes,
do what it says, and we'll be giving that away when we reach 500 subs.
Yeah, we're excited.
So now let's go. Big drum roll.
Big drum roll. Oh, I don't know if I can do it.
There we go. Drum roll. Number one, worst figure of 2023, and we're gonna get plaque for this.
I
know we are.
That's all right.
But here we go. Worst. It is the Magna Guard.
Okay, so this is an extremely cool looking figure.
It is.
Hasbro did a real nice job.
The soft goods were excellent.
Very nice.
The markings on the soft goods.
But there were a few issues with it. One, the size, it's not proportioned right. He should be a lot bigger, taller, okay? And two, his accessories. Those pink electrode kind of things that stick on those poles, they fall off. So that it's very annoying. Yeah. Oh, and his cap is it on the left side?
Oh, wait.
The left side. Isn't it the left side?
Yes.
It comes off.
Yes, it comes off.
It pops off
on his shoulder, and it just it's like, oh, come on, not again.
So that's very frustrating. And he's very hard to stand again.
Yes, it's the joint system or whatever.
Right.
But it can move like crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We did not include the General Grievous, the battle damage.
General Grievous. Or the droid, the battle droid.
The battle droid. We don't own those.
We don't own them.
So we didn't do a review on those, and we didn't feel that,
we should add something that we don't know and
we haven't touched and felt and played with ourselves. To give you the review.
Right.
So here again, this is our opinion, but that was our top 10. Our top number one was the Magna Guard. And I believe that's it. And hopefully I hope within a day or two, by the end of the weekend, we can come out with our all the top 23, all 2023 Black Series figures
that were released in
2023, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, and
a lot of them.
Yeah,
so we hope to just throw that video out there. Maybe we'll do a live.
Right, but continue to keep watching. We have a lot of figures reviews in the making here. We're working on, and
thank you so much for your support.
Yes.
We appreciate. I can't believe just how small our channel is, but that we've grown, and it's because of you. You come and you like our videos, you comment on them, you share them out, you tell other people, and it's extremely helpful and very appreciative. So thank you so much.
Right. We don't do anything to, we don't pay services or whatnot.
No.
We're just doing it ourselves. We don't have any sponsors or anything
Right.
like that. So anything that we buy to do the reviews, it's coming out of our own pocket.
Right.
So I mean, we enjoy doing it, and we're glad to do it.
And that's it. We enjoy
So
doing
we
it.
appreciate
have
all
fun.
your support.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
So we'll see you in the next one. I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill.
May
May
the
the force be with you.